I live right by Canaan in the desert, and so we like to walk the kids up there to get a drink from the fountain anytime it's nice enough to go for a walk. And today I was sitting up at the fountain and I was drinking from the fountain of God's comfort, that side of the fountain. And I've been thinking a lot about comfort, and it might be because I have little kids, but the word comfort always makes me think of the bears in the Goldilocks story. Comfort means different things to different people, right? The dad bear in the story thought that piping hot porridge and a firm bed and a big chair was the definition of comfort. And the mom bear and the baby bear had different things that they considered comforting, comfortable. And honestly, we're a lot like those bears, right? Some people find comfort in strength and security. They feel comforted when someone tells them that everything is going to be okay, and when they can know that they're safe and that they're protected. That's comforting. Other people, what they really need to be comforted is tenderness. Someone listening to them and letting them know that they're heard and that they're understood. That's comforting. Other people find comfort simply in solidarity. No need for words, just someone walking with them and them knowing that they're not alone. That's comforting. 2 Corinthians chapter 1, verses 3 through 5. Paul says, "All praise to God, the Father of our Lord Jesus Christ. God is our merciful Father and the source of all comfort. He comforts us in all our troubles so that we can comfort others. When they are troubled, we will be able to give them the same comfort that God has given us. For the more we suffer for Christ, the more God will shower us with his comfort through Christ." You know, the God of all comfort, that just means the God who is able to comfort all. Isn't it amazing that our God has been able to meet each of us exactly where we're at this week? With all the different responses to all the different ways that we've been uniquely affected by our circumstances, our God has been able to minister to each of our hearts, to give each of us what we need to be comforted. How have you been comforted during this time? How has God been providing you with what you need to feel either secure or understood or not alone? What words of promise have you been standing on? What moments during the day have you found for comfort? Who has he brought around you to help comfort you? Personally, I've been going on a lot of walks and spending a lot of time with my family and listening to sermons and devotions from my pastor back in Chicago. Here's what I want you to think about this week. Our amazing God of all comfort comforts us so that we can comfort others with the comfort that we have been comforted with. So as we try to comfort others this week, as we try to be a voice in their life, a presence in their life, let's remember that God comforts us so well because he knows what we need and he meets us exactly where we're at. So listen to one another and know that different people are going to have different needs for comfort during this time. Some people are going to need security. Some people are going to need tenderness and a listening ear. Some people are going to need not words, but just your presence. So seek to understand where they're coming from and try to meet them where they're at with God's promises so that they can be truly comforted with God's grace and love during this time. If you've been struggling because you feel like you don't have any comfort and God isn't meeting you where you're at, reach out. Let us know. I want to remind each and every one of you that you're not alone and that you can draw on the strength of this congregation during this time and ask for something that you need. God bless you and keep you and make his face to shine on you and be gracious to you, look upon you with favor and give you his peace. Go in that peace and serve the Lord. Thanks be to God.